Okay, up for sale on Reverb.com. We have a beautiful PCB Dave Bunker Telecaster style guitar. This is a beautiful quilted maple top. And as you can see, has very, very beautiful figuring. The back is ash. It has some minor imperfections on the finish, nothing major. And I'll post pictures in Reverb. I'll zoom up on them and you can see, but there's nothing major. The neck has beautiful figuring in the neck. And Dave Bunker is no longer with us. I think he died in 2020 or 2021. But he was a magician when it comes to designing guitars. He had many patents, and this is one of the guitars that he had patent on. As you can see right here, there's a brass plate that separates the back of the neck from the headstock. Well, this is his patent. He called it the tension-free neck. If you notice right here, underneath here is an Allen screw. You can release that, and then the neck, the headstock will pull out from the neck. So instead of a truss rod, there's a steel bar that's connected to the neck. And I'll have some pictures on the Reverb ad so you can get a better idea of what that looks like. But I mean, you don't have to, you don't have to ever take that apart, but that's how it's designed. And his idea was that instead of, using a truss rod to apply tension to the neck, either add tension or release tension, and placing the tension on the neck and causing warpage and for it to keep going in and out of level, he would put a steel rod that connects to the headstock, and that would put the tension on the steel rod. Now, what the result of that is, if you go to YouTube, you can do a search for Dave Bunker tension-free neck, and you can see a video of him explaining how it works. He can do a better job since he's the guy that created it. But the neck is absolutely straight. And, he did a real good job on the design, but also he said that it adds a lot of sustain, which this guitar actually does have a lot of sustain. So he also designed bridges, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is one of his bridges. I've never seen one that was like this. The balls of the string slide in here, and you can see his saddle design, which, excuse me, these are well-designed saddles, and it adds to the sustain with the design of this bridge and the design of the neck. The guitar, I'll just pluck a string. And it's still going. And I'll do that when I turn the amp on, give you an idea. But there's a lot of sustain, and that's what people look for in a guitar. They want one that has a lot of sustain. The headstock also has a maple cap, a beautiful figuring on that. Not too sure of the tuning keys, what those are. I'm going to see if I can get more details on the actual age of this guitar, but since Dave's no longer here, not sure if I'm going to be able to. I did find a serial number, and I haven't found information as far as the actual age of the guitar, but these pickups are Bill Lawrence pickups, and Bill Lawrence died in 2013. Bill Lawrence was a consultant for Fender and Gibson on pickups. He did that for a number of years, and then he had decided he wanted to start his own pickup company, and he designed very, very good pickups. These are the Keystone K200 pickups, and I believe these were 90s pickups from what I could tell. So the guitar is probably at least from the 90s, but it is a beautiful guitar, and it plays good and it sounds good. Now don't let these single coils fool you. They're they're not wimpy Strat pickups. This is 16.7K and this is 17K, and they're more in line with a P90. They kind of give me a P90 vibe, but they're definitely hotter than a Strat pickup. So if you want to do clean, you can, or if you want to rock out, you can definitely rock out. And they're actually very quiet for single coil pickups. But do some research on Dave Bunker and his guitars. The PBC is a beautiful guitar, plays good, sounds good, and it's kind of hard to get what this guitar is worth, because it's hard when you've never played a guitar and they're rare. But this one, if you do buy it, you will get a excellent guitar. Be aware that the neck on this is wide, so if you have large hands and fat fingers, this is a great neck. I like it because you have lots of room to work with instead of trying to cram everything into a small space. You do have a lot of space to play the guitar. I'll put the exact measurements on the neck in the Reverb ad, but be aware that it is a wider neck. The frets have recently been polished. The fretboard's been polished. The nut is all set up at the first fret. String height is great, and then intonation is dead on. So pretty much all you have to do is take this out of the box, tune it up, and start playing. Now, in this YouTube ad, there'll be a link for the Reverb ad. Just go to the description in YouTube ad, click on the Reverb ad. It'll take you over to Reverb. Ask any questions that you may have, or just go ahead and buy the guitar if you like it and you want to buy it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn the amp on here in a moment. I'm not a professional musician. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm just going to show you how the guitar sounds like, just going through a Fender DeVille amp, and straight in, nothing fancy, no pedals or anything, just a little bit of reverb from the amp. So let me turn the amp on. Now, first I'm just going to pluck the strings so you can see the sustain. Middle position. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, that was still the bridge. Let me do that. Okay, that was middle. Here's the neck. All right, if you have any questions, please go to reverb.com from the link in this description of the YouTube ad. Thank you very much. Have a good day.